Yes. Yes, girl. Yes. Look how cute she looks. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get started with this get ready with me. If you see me looking down here, that's because I have my mirror here that I'm going to be looking at, and I also have all my makeup spread out right in front of me. It is early in the morning over here. I worked last night, hence the bags under my eyes. We have an important meeting today. That is something I really can't talk to you guys about yet, but it is definitely something that I'm working on, and I will be sharing that with you guys at the appropriate time. But I am excited on whatever it is that I'm working on, and I'm also excited to share it with you guys. So as I said, I have a meeting today, or I should say we have a meeting today. We're supposed to be meeting with someone. So I just wanted to do a get ready with me with you guys. I know that you guys have been asking for this for a very, very long time. You guys have been asking to see how I do my everyday makeup, especially the pink eye look that I always do in all my videos. So I have this meeting today. I decided to get all glammed and pretty, so I was like, why don't I just do my makeup with them? So that is what this video is going to be about. We're going to get all glammed up, and yeah, you guys are going to get to see the process of my, I guess, makeup routine. And we're just going to be talking about some girl stuff. More specifically, we're going to be talking about everything that happened to me in 2019. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, first thing first, on my makeup routine, this spray, the rose water spray, this is the spray that I use as a primer, or as a, I guess as a face primer to prime my face. So what I do is I just shake it up like that, spray my face with it. I'm gonna be changing my hair as well, by the way. This is just my everyday wig that I wear. So maybe I went a little overboard with this, but I'm just gonna rub it in. You guys wanted to see a skincare routine as well. I am going to work on that. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. I will be showing you guys how I do my skincare routine for those of you guys who are interested. Okay, guys, so we are just going to talk about 2019 real quick. So I've told you guys time and time again that I am somewhat of a perfectionist. And that can be a good thing, but that can also be a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. So for me, it is a blessing and a curse at the same time. It is a blessing in the sense that because I'm a perfectionist, I like things done a certain way. I like to plan things. I like to schedule things. With that, I feel like my life is just better and it's in order. But also being a perfectionist means that, and this is my MAC concealer. It's still in the pack. I literally just got it a few days ago. So I'm going to be opening that up here to use. Yeah, also with that, it is a curse in a sense that sometimes I can be a little too hard on myself, because when I plan things, I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. That's what that looks like. This is the NC45. So this is what I use for my under eye to conceal my under eye. And this is also what I use for my eyebrows, and also what I use to highlight after I put on my foundation. So I'm going to be showing you guys that in a second. And then the next thing on the list, and these are the staple items in my makeup routine. The next thing on the list is this Norvina. I think that's what it's called. Norvina by Anastasia Beverly Hill. And this is also new. This is what it looks like. Oh, the paper just flew out. But anyways, this is what it looks like. So this, y'all, is kind of pricey, but it is worth it. I'm going to show you guys my old one. It's really beat up. Don't laugh at me, but I'm just going to show you guys that this is actually my favorite. So this is my old one. This is the exact same thing, y'all, but this is what it looks like. And I'm going to show you the inside of it. That's what it looks like. All the colors are gone. This color right here, which is the rose gold, that is my all-time favorite color. And that is it right here. And this is the second one, the Wild Child right there. That is the shade that I use for all my makeup looks. So that is the first shade that is always gone because that is my favorite. And then this shade is my transition shade. That is the shade I use for my, I guess, my inner eye, like the transition area. I don't know how to explain it. So this, and then the third thing is my Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Pomade. And this is what that looks like. and I'll show you the inside. That's what that looks like. So that is what I use for my eyebrows. And then I also have the brush for it. It's also by Anastasia Beverly Hills. You don't necessarily have to use this brush, but I bought this and the person who sold it to me kind of convinced me to buy it just because it has the angled brush on the end right here. That is what I use to apply it. And it also has this brush part, and you can use it to, I guess, brush your eyebrows once you apply it. I'm just showing you guys this stuff because I have to let the rose water set because I went way overboard with that. So the third thing I'm gonna be showing you guys here is my foundation. It is also by MAC and my color is 8.5, and this is the Match Master Foundation. This is what it looks like. So it has a little pump right here, and that's what I use. So I think the last but not least on my list is my setting powder, which is by Laura Mercier. That right there. And this color, I'm not sure what this color is. It's medium deep, actually. It says medium deep. That's what it looks like. So that is what I use for my setting powder. Okay, so now that you guys have seen all of that, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I do have a little bit of eyebrows, but I don't like how they grow in. It goes like that, and then it has a little hump right here, and then it goes down. I don't like that because I like the high crease. Woohoo! Excuse me. Anyways, I don't like that because I like to have the high crease. It kind of lifts your face a little bit. So normally what I do is I would shave it off, like shave this part off, and then apply it. But I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup lately, so I let it grow in, and it does grow in really fast once I let it grow. But today I'm not going to be shaving it off. I'm just going to try to work with what I have and just try to fake it. So we're going to be moving on to my eyebrows. So I have my brow pomade, I have my brush. I'm just going to dip it in here, and we're going to get started. Again, I have a mirror in front of me, so that's what I'm going to be looking at. So I like to go in an upward motion like that because I don't like it to have a like a defined line. So I just like to go with my natural brows, how they normally would I guess grow out of my face, just for this part. For the ends here, I like to kind of like draw a little line like so, very lightly. But see how when I go up, my eyebrows, my natural eyebrows is down here? That is the part that I'm gonna try to cover up with some like concealer or something. So yeah, that is what it looks like. It looks like my eyebrows have two legs, one up here and one down there, but that is fine. We will fix that in a minute. 2019 honestly started out as a good year. Everything was fine. I always have my New Year's resolution. I have my plans. I have a way of doing things. I'm gonna use this angle brush. I think I got this from the Dollar Tree or maybe Walmart. I'm not sure, but it was $1. I'm gonna use that with my concealer to just define my eyebrows real quick. So then I just take my brush, brush my eyebrow upwards, and yeah, eyebrows here, nothing there. So see how there's a little bit of an arc, nothing too high, but see the difference between that and that? So the reason I decided not to shave it is because, like I said, I don't wear makeup every single day in my real life. So I do want to have something there for when I go out or go to work when I'm not wearing makeup, just because I don't want to look bald. So see, there's something there. It's not completely bald. There's something there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the second part real quick, and then I'll come back with you guys. So what I like to do is I like to take a little bit of powder, use a brush like that, dip it in, and then set my concealer, or especially in those areas that the concealer was applied. You have to be careful with this because you can actually put a lot of powder in your eyebrows if you're not careful. But the concealer has like a liquid base, so I just like to set it with some powder just so it doesn't look greasy or oily. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our eye look. So again, I'm using this Beverly Hills. See, that's why the old one looks so bad, because I have makeup on my finger. As soon as you touch it, because it looks like velvet, it feels like velvet. So if you touch it with makeup on your hands, it's gonna stain it. So that's why the old one looks like that. See? Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go in with this transition color. So I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush, dip it in my transition color like that. and then do my eye, the transition part of my eye. So I had everything planned for 2019. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna continue with my nurse practitioner program. I'm gonna work on growing my YouTube channel. I was on a serious fitness journey. I was working out almost every day. I was working 2 jobs because I wanted to save up some money to travel in the summertime. I was just ready, y'all. I had it all planned out. And then I started to feel sick. And I was like, what the heck? Why do I feel so sick? And if you guys have seen my pregnancy story, I've already told you guys about this before, but if you haven't seen my pregnancy story, I would link it down below. But anyways, long story short, I'm using that shade, the Wild Child. It's like a rose gold color, and I'm gonna be using this angled brush to apply it. So I go to the hospital. The doctor's like, oh, by the way, you have a lot of fibroids. That's why you've been so sick, and that's why you're feeling those lumps in your stomach. Look at that. But anyway, so yeah, the doctor is like, you have fibroids, because I told you guys when I was getting sick, I didn't know why I was getting sick, because this was the healthiest I had ever been in my life. I used to work out almost every day. I started to eat healthy. I was just living my best life. And the doctor was like, you've always had them. You just didn't have any symptoms. Because when I tell you, a lot of people say, oh, didn't you know you had it? Didn't you have heavy periods? Didn't you have cramping? I didn't have any of that. TMI, but to me, I had one of the best, because it used to be literally 3 days. It was very light. I didn't experience any pain. Like, my life didn't stop just because I was on my monthly. So I was really shocked when the doctor was like, yeah, you have fibroids. I just didn't understand how that was possible. Anyways, when I do this, I don't go all the way till the end. I stop at, like, you know, midway from my eyes. And then I go back in with the same crease color and I guess apply it to the corners of my eyes and work it in to the middle. So I was really shocked, and he said, you've always had it, you just didn't have any symptoms, and a lot of people are like that. So I ended up finding out that the reason my fibroids started to give me a lot of issues was because I was pregnant, because the pregnancy hormones makes fibroids worse. But I didn't know that my entire 2018 was about to change, leading all the way up to the beginning of 2019. I was in and out of the hospital throughout my pregnancy. I try to celebrate the moments when I wasn't sick, but I was just sick, y'all. I was like sick like a dog. And this was all 2018 leading up to 2019. So by January 2019, I was the sickest. This was the longest time I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital for about 10 days. I'm gonna line my eye with this roller liner by Benefit. This is what it looks like. It's a black liner. It has like an angle right there. So anyways, I already started my 2019 not in a good state, or I guess in a good space, because I spent most of the beginning of the year in the hospital. So I'm going to apply a pair of lashes. I always use these, and I always use my hands, y'all. People ask me why I don't use tweezers. Again, it works for me. Sometimes if I have a tweezer around, I'll use it, but if I don't, I just use my hands and it works for me. So there we go. We have our lashes on. And now I'm going to move on to my foundation. So this is my foundation. As I said, it is the Match Master by MAC, and it is 8.5. That is my shade. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on. And I do use a brush for my foundation, for those of you guys who are wondering. Sometimes I use a beauty blender, but guys, when it comes to makeup, I just like to use what I have. I don't like to stress myself out on, I don't have this, I don't have that. So what I like to do is I like to apply it to the brush like so. Apply it to my face, dab it on. After January, I came home. I started to feel better. I was, I think, 7 months pregnant at this point. I was still, you know, having my complications. And then come March, which my due date was, I think it was March 26th. I was completely past due. The baby got so comfortable in there. She didn't want to come out. And I'm like, girl, I have been through so much, and I just need you to come out so I can take a break. So March 26th, no baby. 27, no baby. 28, 29, no baby. And the 30th, I rushed myself to the hospital because the baby wasn't moving. They had me ready for a C-section because they said the baby was decelerating. And then some way, somehow, I ended up having a natural delivery thanks to my nurse. So anyways, March 31st, literally the last day of March, is when I had my baby. Everybody was like, you're gonna have an April Fool's baby. And I'm like, I do not want to have an April Fool's baby. Even though I want her to come in April because that is my birth month as well. But she better not come on the 1st. Even my nurse was like, okay, we might have an April Fool's baby. If I called people on April Fool's Day and said, hey, I had the baby, they're gonna say, you're right, you didn't have the baby. So I don't know. And I just didn't want to have a baby on April Fool's Day because it's April Fool's. Anyways, she came on the 31st of March. My baby, I always say she was like a reset button. Everything I went through, everything the doctors told me, all the negativity, all the temptations from the devil, the pain, the suffering, literally everything I went through, the baby comes and she's completely perfect. And yes, I know nothing's perfect, but my baby was perfect. She had absolutely nothing, not even one thing that they said was going to be wrong with her. Because when I had the baby, because of everything I had been through, they sent a specialist, a doctor who specialized in, I guess, complicated babies or complicated pregnancy. He came and checked everything out and he told me, he said, I don't know what they're talking about. Your baby is perfect. So we were excited. We brought our baby home and yeah, that was basically the start of 2019 for me. When I was pregnant, I was placed on bed rest because, again, I had a complicated pregnancy. So they placed me on bed rest. They said, you can't work, you can't do this, you can't do that, just stay home. So I decided to work on my YouTube channel while I was home. And that's how I started shooting my videos on my bed because I couldn't really move around a lot. I couldn't really do much. The most I could do was do my makeup, stay in bed and do my videos. And then once I was done shooting my videos, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm just applying that concealer underneath my eyes. Again, it is a shade lighter for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this same angled brush to put some on, like so. So yeah, I couldn't do much. All I could do was literally sit on my bed, shoot my videos, and then edit. I have never spent so much time on my bed. By the time I was done with my pregnancy, there was literally a dent in my bed. Like, there was a dent in my bed from me being so heavy and also spending so much time in my bed. So yeah, I decided to work on my YouTube channel. Whenever I had a nursing advice, I would just film a video, edit it, put it out. I just did that the whole time because if you guys know me, you guys know that, like I said, I'm a perfectionist. I just like certain things done a certain way, but God had a different plan for me. I had a certain goal that I was gonna get my master's, buy a home before I even thought about having a baby. I just had it all planned out and I thought I could plan my life, but God is always the best planner and he has the directions that he wants your life to go in. So anyways, I just decided to work on my videos. So I put out so many videos. I don't have a schedule because, again, I'm a perfectionist. If I say I'm going to post a video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, come Tuesday, let's say something happens in my life and I can't post a video, that's going to freak me out. And I don't like that. So on purpose, I decided not to have a schedule. So I just post my videos whenever I have them. So you guys who are my OG followers, you guys know that by now. Sometimes I'll post 2 videos a week. Sometimes I'll post 5 videos a week. Sometimes 1 video a week. I just do it when I have the time to do it. I don't like to, do a schedule for myself in that sense. By the way, I have some Starbucks because, as I said, I worked last night. So I have my coffee, but I also have some water. So I'm just sitting over here staying hydrated and drinking my water. I'm going to set my face with my Laura Mercier powder. I'm going to just put a little bit in here. I'm going to use another angled brush like that. I'm going to dip it in here and I'm going to set my face. So I like to press it in like that. So anyways, once I became consistent on my channel started to grow. And 2019 just took a whole new turn for me. 2019 was by far one of my best years as far as accomplishments because I accomplished a really big goal that I wasn't even planning on accomplishing, and that's becoming a mother. And my second accomplishment was I hit 100K subscribers on YouTube. If any of you guys have ever tried to start a YouTube channel, you know how hard it is. YouTube is not by luck. Some people get lucky and they post one video and they blow up on YouTube. And then other people have channels where they're very, very controversial and they do all these crazy things like pranks and stunts. But if you have a channel like mine and you're trying to put out educational stuff out there and you're just trying to be real and be yourself, it's kind of hard to grow because some people find that very boring. So it took a lot of hard work. Anyways, I'm gonna highlight my face with this. I honestly don't know what this is called, but I got this from CVS. I don't even have the name, like the name is gone. I will try to find it, and if I can, I'll leave it down below. But this is what I contour my nose and my cheeks with. So it's kind of like a lipstick, and I just literally rub it on to the sides of my nose and then my cheeks and stuff, and that's how I define them. It was hard in the beginning. I would work so hard on the video, post it, and get like 50 views. After 5-6 days, I would have 50 views. And then I was getting 1 to 2 subscribers every day. And I was literally having to meet people out in public, tell them about my channel, and that's how I was also getting a lot of my subscribers. So, you know, I kept working, and then one of my videos started to get a lot of traction or a lot of attention, and that is usually how it is. You can post videos after videos after videos, and then all of a sudden, one of your videos, people just decide, we like this video, and they start to watch it, they start to share it, and then YouTube starts to promote it. And the more views you get, the more subscribers, you know, are interested in you, and the more people want to see more content from you. And with that being said, guys, I want you guys to comment down below what video made you subscribe to my channel. Like, what video really touched you and made you say, I want to know a little bit more about her. Comment down below. Was it my nursing video? Was it my pregnancy story? Was it my hair video? Whatever video it is, I want you guys to comment down below. So one of my videos started to get traction, and that video was the video where I talked about quitting my nursing job. So a lot of people started to come to my channel, and then a lot of people started asking me to do this video and do that video. And again, that's just how YouTube works. So I started to do that, and by the time you know it, my channel started to grow so fast. And then I did a hair video because I always wear wigs in my videos. And you guys know that. And so one day I decided I was going to do a hair video. I was going to show you guys what hair treatments I use for my hair. That video got so many views in such a short amount of time. Till this day, that is one of my highest viewed video. It got to a point where I was gaining over 1,000 subscribers a day. The thing with that is, when one of your videos start to get a lot of attention, a lot of your other videos as well start to get a lot of attention. And that is exactly what happened. And when I tell you, I got over 50K subscribers in just 1 month. Over 50K. So I was completely over the moon. And I was really proud of myself because I feel like the year started out really bad. And the new year just came around and changed everything for me, and I was just over the moon. I had my baby, she was well, she was healthy, my channel was growing, financially things were going well, my family, everything was just great. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight under my contour. So I'm gonna use my powder again, use this brush like so. And then I'm gonna brush it out. And guys, I know a lot of the makeup in this video is kind of pricey, so I'll definitely do a drugstore because I do use a lot of drugstore makeup. So I will do a drugstore makeup edition so that you guys can see how I do that as well. You don't necessarily have to use expensive makeup. You can use what you have, like literally. And speaking of that, I ran out of my highlighters, so I'm gonna be using my eyeshadow here. I'm gonna use this color. It's called Summer. I'm gonna use that as my highlighter. I'm gonna dab it in right there. And then watch this. Ooh, look at that. Especially when you're low on cash, you can literally use what you have, okay? I'm gonna use that for my nose and my forehead and my cheek as well. See that? I'm gonna blend it too, of course. And then my chin and my forehead. And then brush it off, and then just blend it in. And come close so you can see. Okay. So guys, my face is basically done, but I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my lips real quick. Apply my lips. Apply my lipstick. So for my lipstick, I'm gonna be using this MAC Chessnut pencil liner. This is my favorite and I've used it a lot. That's why there's almost nothing left. And then for my lipstick, I'm gonna be using the NYX liquid suede. This also is my favorite, and this is the pink look I always have in almost all my videos. So first I'm gonna line my lips, and then I'm gonna go in with my suede, liquid suede, and voila, you guys like? And then for my setting spray, I'm gonna be using this Cover Fix. I'm not sure who this is by, but it's called Cover FX right there. So I'm gonna shake it up and then spray it towards my face, but far away. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is put on my hair. And the hair that I'll be using for this video is by Celia hair. This is what the packaging looks like. I'm gonna open it. Woo! There's a bag that it comes with. Let's see what this bag is. It just has a little card with their info in here, and it has a silk bonnet. And then the hair itself, oh my goodness, this baby looks beautiful. All right, so let's open it up. Reach for it. Ooh, look at that. I'm just taking the net off. Ooh, look at the shine on that. That looks beautiful. I'm just gonna take the foam out. I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how I apply these. So this is a frontal. And as you can see, the frontal is already plugged. Thank God. I don't have to sit here and plug, because plugging is the worst part. That takes a lot of time. So how I'm gonna apply this is, I'm gonna use this glue, spray it down on my head, use my blow dryer, blow dry it, and then style it. I have a pair of scissors here. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the lace. I don't need to measure this just because it's a frontal, and you can cut it as you go, you know, to fit your face or your head. So I'm not gonna measure this. Okay, y'all, I took my other wig off. I have a stocking cap on, just a brown one, something that actually matches my skin tone. So I have my hair here. I'm gonna put it on. Okay. It actually fits. It doesn't need to be measured, which is good. It doesn't need to be cut anymore. So I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna be using this spray, the Got to Be glue spray. So I'm gonna take a little bowl like this, put it in a ponytail so it doesn't bother me so much. And I'm gonna do this in sections. I like to do the middle because when you get the middle down, it's easier to get the rest of the hair. So I'm just gonna push my lace back, take my spray, spray it on. And then I'm gonna take my blow dryer. And for those of you who wanna know, I blow dried on the cool setting. So then I'm just gonna pull it up, lay it down, and then press it in. And then once it's there, I like to go back in with my blow dryer and then just tease it with my finger. See, this middle part, it's already down, but it's not completely down yet. So I'm not gonna mess with it too much, but I will spray the side parts and do the same process. Pull it up, lay it down, and tease it as well. Okay, then I'm gonna use this. It's just a little scarf thing. It's silk. I like to use that because I feel like it gives me the best result, but you can use any hair wrap. So I'm gonna use this, place it here, tie it down really tight. Not too tight to the point where you can't breathe, of course, but you know, just tight enough. And then I'll wait for a few minutes. Okay guys, I am back. While I was waiting for this to set, I went ahead and changed my shirt because I'm getting ready to get out of here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and style this hair real quick and we'll be done here. I will be wearing a blazer, more specifically this one. All right, so this is just a tank top. Let me show you guys. It's just a simple tank top. I'm gonna be wearing that. So I think I'm gonna wear it onto the side. I don't have a comb with me, so I'm gonna literally use my scissors to make a part. So first I will go ahead and lay my baby hair, and I'm going to be using my Eco Styler gel and a toothbrush. So let's make some baby hair. So I'm not going to go too crazy with my baby hair. I'm just going to do something that looks a little natural. And yeah. Okay, do this side. Guys, this hair is bomb, y'all. This is so pretty. The curls are really pretty. Okay, guys, this is what it's looking like. This is so cute, y'all. What do you guys think? I feel like it's giving me the wet look. You know, like that beachy, just got out of the pool look. I'm feeling it, y'all. This is cute. Yas, yas, girl, yas. Okay, again, the hair is Celia hair for those of you guys who are interested in checking them out. I will also leave a discount code down in the descriptions for you guys so that you guys can save some money on this bad boy. Tell me what you guys think. Are you guys liking this? I think I might make another video wearing this in a whole different style, but we'll see. I actually really like it. I love the curls. I like the density because it's not super big and fake looking. I like the color. It's not too brown. I just like this, y'all. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And also, as I said, I'll leave their info down below if you want to check them out. I'll also leave a discount for you guys to check them out. Let me put on the blazer so you guys can see what this whole look looks like. This is super fancy, y'all. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it till the end, I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.